Can y'all stop coming on here promoting that women are so much better and so much more educated than men, but then talking about how easily manipulated you guys are and how easily it is for these to get over on you and how easily it is for these to trick you into doing that you didn't want to do, or you having kids with this and you had no idea he was this type of guy and blah blah blah. Like those two statements don't match. Y'all can't be so much smarter and so much better, but at the same time, all you are getting over by is 24/7. Like those two statements don't go together. It's either one or the other.
Now, listen, she is absolutely right. Oh my God. You know, we see the educated women who like to tout, their education and brag about it and brag about they've been taking care of themselves and these can't offer them anything and they're independent and they don't need no man and they can do bad by themselves and they will not settle. We hear this 24/7. We see this and hear this every day on social media, in the workplace, in real life, in family circles. We hear and see this all the time in the Black community. We hear women who are always talking about, I get my own money, but I want to spend yours. You spend your own and you make it seem like that is so great that you got to get out here and pave the cement and work hard and you take care of yourself and you provide this certain lifestyle for yourself, to the point to where you think that a man is only good for you if he's able to pay all your bills and take on all of the responsibilities that you created for yourself. Oh my God. So you only see a man's worth. He's only valuable to you if he can come in and take on your debt. All of the debt that you've created, all of the bills that you created, trying to create a certain lifestyle that you yourself chose to have. This was not a part of a man's livelihood. This is not the life that he chose for himself, but he has to be obligated and pressed and shamed for not wanting to come in and take on a life that you decided you wanted for your independent life. That was not his route. He's living his life. Why should he be put on the hook to have to come in and pay all of your bills and all the stuff that you created for you? That doesn't benefit him whatsoever. But then at the same time, you have these requirements for certain men who have worked hard and achieved something for themselves, but Pookie gets a pass. Oh my God. Pookie don't have to do all of that. Pookie is good just based on his attraction level towards you or your attraction level for him. He don't have to go work hard and make all this money and pay all your bills. He gets to smash. He gets to give you babies. He gets to, he gets to do everything for free. But then women take this victim mentality or victim approach, and then you come on social media and start to act as if you're a victim and cry about why these men just do y'all dirty and why they lied to you and something needs to be done about these men who take advantage of you and do all this. But you're so educated, you can't see a Pookie coming. Oh my God. You can't see Pookie trying to run circles around you and playing game with you. Your brain can't compute that. But y'all are so educated and you're so pressed about men not going to college and getting this education. Y'all getting it, but you're not really learning anything when it comes to relationships and how to deal with men. And you're not attracting the good men that you say you want because you're surrounded by Pookie nature, and a lot of y'all low-key love it. Oh my God. What you're really mad about is the fact that Pookie is not leveling up to your standards, that you thought that Pookie, because if Pookie could level up to your standards and take care of the bills, then you would have your whole package. Because you like Pookie, you like his edge, you like how he, handle you and what he do to you in the bedroom and all that. Y'all like those type of guys. You want to transform a street dude into a leveled up millionaire. If you could change Pookie and transform Pookie to be committed to just you and be faithful to just you and make the money too and be willing to spend it and take care of you, they would be set. They would be made in the shade. Oh my God. So from my experience and what I've seen from women I've been around, that's exactly what they're expressing that they want. This is why they can't settle, because the guys who actually have something going for themselves, the straight-laced dudes who know where their birth certificates are and all of that, y'all not really attracted to that. Y'all have become accustomed, and this is not all women, but the women that it applied to. The women that it applied to have been accustomed to a certain type of dude that they like physically. He checks off all the boxes in the physical realm. But when it comes to stability and all the things that you grow to become accustomed to or grow to wanting for your future, a lot of them don't have that capability. Well, they have the capability, but they're not ready to do it. Oh my God. So what you want is a man who's going to just come in, and pay all your bills, but that's not the man that you're really attracted to, and that's not the man that you really want for long-term relationships. They want the exact men that they had the babies for. The man that you had the baby for, put it on you real good. He had them jeans sagging. You know, you're attracted to him physically. He don't really give a shit about you. Don't really show you no attention. All this emotional intelligence, he ain't giving you that. In fact, he's doing the opposite. He's nonchalant. He's not trying to deal with your feelings. Some of them are very disrespectful, but these women gravitate to those men because it's a toxic nature. And so that's the man that you're attracted to physically. You go after him. You think a baby gonna change him. It doesn't. And when nothing you do, you can hold him down, be his ride or die. That don't change him. He still got other women making other babies all over all in the community. But you still holding on to him because you really want to be with him. You just wish and pray and hope that he change. And when these women are complaining and crying, these are the type of men that they're crying about. These are the men that they're complaining about. You're not complaining about the good guys who's always been good guys who have their stuff together and leveling up. No, they don't have enough swag for you. You complain about Pookies that don't want to level up and change once you have that baby. They don't want to level up and change once they realize you a ride or die. You don't matter how many other baby mamas he got. You still right there with him, holding him down. When he ain't never had no money. He ain't never had a pot to piss it in the window to throw it out. He was living with you. And he was living with every baby mama that he had. He was, chilling, doing his own thing. That's the men that these women are complaining about, who did them dirty, messed them over, and they be crying hard because that's somebody you really care for. You really thought you could make him change. And when he didn't change, now you're bitter and angry. Now you won't settle for less. Because you realize and acknowledge that you've settled for less. But now you want the upstanding guys who have always done the right thing, financially, and was not a womanizer, was not a cheater, didn't have babies, still don't have babies out of wedlock. Now you want him to come into the fold, and you want him to do the most. You want him to make up for what Pookie didn't do. So now he got to come and make $300,000 a year and take care of you and your kids by Pookie and give you a life you've never had, a life Pookie never gave you, so you can show Pookie how you've leveled up, knowing low down deep inside, you don't really like this man like that. You're really not attracted to him physically. This is why you hear women say the good guys are ugly. The good guys ain't the cute ones. Y'all worried about the look, but you had the look and you had the physical attraction for a dude who really didn't give a shit about you and really didn't care to level up for you and do the right thing for you because he was not into you like that. He's into multiple yous, but y'all been hurt so desperately and you haven't been able to recover. So now you putting all these expectations on the next guy to come in and deliver above and beyond to make up for what Pookie didn't do in your broken heart because you chose a guy that was really not into you, but you was into him based off his physical and how he made you feel. Not how he made you feel in a good way, just only in a physical way. But he could care less about your feelings. He wasn't sitting there kumbayaing with you. He didn't spend no time with you. And you end up running behind him because he was what you wanted and you was not what he wanted. So basically, these women are trying to make these good guys pay for all the horrible decisions they made with Pookie and how they got their feelings broke. A lot of these women end up single because they just can't settle. They're what they look at as an attraction for a man is only physical. It's only based off of a physical attraction, not his actual love for them, his actual, commitment to them or any of that. They go off of solely off of a physical attraction. This is why they'll date prisoners. This is why they'll date dudes who don't have jobs and none of that, because they don't care about any of that when they're physically attracted to them. Their physical attraction for a man outweighs everything else. But I know with women, you want that to change. Eventually you realize, you think, he's going to grow up at some point. He's going to change his ways and do what's right. And a lot of times they don't. They just continue doing what they're doing until they're ready to change. And usually that's on you. There's nothing you can do to make that happen. But then they get on here crying, talking about, oh my God, these men are just so full of it. I'm so sick and tired of this shit and this and that. These niggas, this and don't do that. No, it's the niggas that you choosing. It's typically the Pookie type nigga that y'all choosing that are treating you that way, because the niggas that would be right for you, you not attracted to them. You don't want them. They're too boring. But this guy, on the other hand, is not boring, but he's not giving you what you eventually want for him. And this is when y'all start crashing out. So yeah, I really think, she had a great point. Stop going on the internet crying about these men who keep finessing y'all over and over and over because you keep allowing them to. You got a type. You keep picking that same type, but you think somehow they gonna change their nature. You thinking you keep going after the same type of guys, but one of them gonna be different, and one of them gonna, show you something that you want to be shown, and they don't. So this is why y'all end up saying there's no good men out here, and these men need to be stopped. No, you need to be stopped. You need to learn better and do better, and maybe you'll get a different outcome. That's all I'm saying. But listen, I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. I definitely want to hear your thoughts on this one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.
DeeDeesReactions. Tell a friend.